Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. Hey guys, so in this video we're going to talk about the energy that everybody will be experiencing in the month of April 2024 using the universal month number in numerology, as well as messages from my spirit guides. We're also going to briefly talk about the astrology for the month of April, main highlights, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you at the end of the reading to get further guidance from my spirit guides. So make sure to watch the entire reading for the oracle cards at the end. Now, if you clicked on this video, then there is a message in this video for you because there are no coincidences, okay? Everything happens for a reason. Of course, take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. So in the month of March 2024, we saw a lot of things being exposed to the world that people were not aware of, okay? A lot of things coming to the surface for people to now know about. And we saw that during the Master 11 March month. Now, April is a 3-month in numerology, and I'm getting two big messages that are coming through for this 3 energy in April. The first one is all about connection. Okay, Spirit is showing me that some of you are not connecting as much as you should be or as much as you used to. Now, for some of you, you've had to let go of a lot of connections. Maybe this could be, people that you used to know or people that you used to associate with, that you had to let go of the connection for your own good, to protect yourself, to protect your energy, because maybe these are people that you just don't resonate with anymore, or they were lowering your frequency, lowering your vibration. But there's been an absence of connection for some of you, okay? Some of you are being encouraged to find your tribe, your spiritual tribe this month, okay? You're going to be empowered to do that because the 3 is all about connection and community and being part of a group, basically. And we have it in a universal 8 year, and 8 is an empowering kind of energy. So whereas maybe last year you thought about doing it during the 3-month, now you feel more empowered to go out and do it, and you will be supported by the universe for those of you who do, okay? So, and this is not just connections to people, okay? So some of you that might apply, but to others it won't, right? For some of you, it's you're not connecting to your joy. The things that you used to do maybe, when you were younger, that brought you a lot of happiness, maybe there's been a loss of connection to some of that. A lot of you who are watching have had spiritual awakenings, and now you have new things that bring you joy. You've discovered new aspects about yourself, and you're being encouraged to connect into that this month. And what I'm being shown is that a lot of you will, okay? And for some of you, this is connecting to that soul tribe that has had a spiritual awakening like you have had. People that have gone through a similar experience and have a similar energy, and people that you actually resonate with now, right? Whereas before you were connecting to people maybe that you didn't resonate with. So connecting to a soul tribe, connecting to your joy, that's going to apply to a lot of you watching. To others of you, this is connecting to nature. Okay, maybe some of you are not connecting as much to the planet as you should be at this time, and you're being encouraged to do that, and I'm being shown some of you getting out and connecting into the elements. And that's going to help to ground you this month. Some of you watching need to work on grounding, okay? But Spirit is really saying that look at your life and figure out in what area has there been a loss of connection. And this could be in any area, okay? It doesn't have to just be in the areas that I talked about. It's going to be different for everyone because there has been a loss of connection in some area. And so that connection is going to be really important for you to work on this month. And you're going to be empowered to do that because remember, this is an 8 universal year, and 8 is a very empowered energy. Now, the other big message that I'm getting for a lot of you guys is divinely channeled creativity. So some of you have ideas for very, very big projects that Spirit is saying Some of you, you've been thinking about, like you've been coming up with these ideas, but you haven't acted upon it, or you haven't actually divinely channeled it yet. So you've been thinking about it, but you haven't actually put the pen to the paper, okay? And this could be different for everyone, but an example would be maybe you've been thinking about writing a book, and you've had this really great idea about this for a really long time, and you've been thinking about it, but you haven't actually done it. And this could be a month where a lot of you are really channeling that divinely guided creativity that that you've had, these divine inspirations that have come to you, and you're being asked to start that and to co-create with spirit. Okay, when you have these ideas, you don't just come up with that yourself. In many situations, it's spirit putting those ideas into you. Okay, and I've said this before in other videos, that we're always co-creating with spirit. We're not just doing this by ourselves. Everything is in co-creation. So a lot of these ideas that you get, they're not actually yours, okay? And so think of it as when you are given an idea, Spirit is showing me that this is a gift that's being given to you. You're being asked to be the person to birth it into form, to give birth to it. So think of it as that this is a divine gift, and you're the only person in the world that can bring it into form. You're the only person that was given that idea. So you're the only person that Source and Spirit has specifically chosen for this mission, to channel it and bring it into form. And so some of you would be surprised that if you did it and you were consistent with it, that it would be very successful, because it was a divinely inspired idea that was given to you. So I'm seeing a lot of divinely channeled creativity happening this month. I think a lot of you who have had ideas will be acting upon it and taking action to make that a reality this month. And the Spirit is also saying, for those of you who have been blocked in terms of connecting to Spirit, you've been working on some of your psychic gifts, trying to develop them, but maybe you feel a little blocked and it's not coming along as much as you would like. I'm being shown that this month is a month to do automatic writing. And you'd be surprised at what comes through if you were to do that this month. So what that is you just sit there, you get a piece of paper and a pen, and you just ask your team to give you some messages. And you just sit there and let it come through and just start writing whatever comes into your head. And you can also do this at a computer and just start typing whatever comes through as well. So try that for some of you who have been blocked spiritually. And honestly, for a lot of you, I think you'd be surprised at what comes through, okay? And also with those creative projects that some of you have been thinking about. You'd be surprised that a lot of the project that is created that comes through is actually being divinely channeled. It's not just you, okay? So in terms of the world, what could be happening? Well, in March, we saw a lot of things come to light, right? A lot of things came to people's awareness. I'm being shown a very unstable energy around the world, a very scattered energy in April. There could be some things that happen that kind of make people connect into their communities or their families or to other people a little bit more. If that is the case, then, just focus on yourself, right? We can't always control what is happening in the world around us. So just focus on yourself this month. And let's talk about now the astrology for the month of April, okay? Because there's a lot of big events happening in the month of April. So we start off the month with a Mercury retrograde, okay? Mercury, the planet of intellect and communication, goes retrograde on April 1st, and it will be retrograde throughout the month of April until April 25th in the sign of Aries, okay? Mercury retrogrades are quite common, though they do happen a lot. What happens less often are solar eclipses, and we have a total solar eclipse happening on April the 8th in the sign of Aries. So there will be a push in the direction of our objectives and our aspirations throughout the year, because Aries is cardinal fire and Libra is cardinal air. We haven't seen eclipses on this axis since 2013 to 2016. So consider how you changed throughout that time, and you will probably recognize some reoccurring themes now. and you will be affected more than others if you have personal planets in Aries or Libra. Now, we also have a new moon on April 8th as well in the sign of Aries, okay? A lot of things happening in the sign of Aries this month. So if you have Aries in your chart, definitely take a look at that, okay? New moons are for bringing in new things and new beginnings and starting new things, okay? And we have a full moon on April 23rd in the sign of Scorpio. And full moons are for releasing things and letting go of things that we no longer need. And then the sun moves into the sign of Taurus on April 19th. So happy birthday to all Pisces and Taurus signs born in April. Okay, but in general, April is perhaps one of the more tenuous months of 2024 astrologically, okay? Beginning with the Mercury retrograde and kicking things up a notch with the total solar eclipse that are both happening in Aries. You may feel like you are in a constant battle with yourself. Let go of the need for control and see where the universe takes you. Jupiter and Uranus meet up in the sky in Taurus, bringing shifts that could make life more equatable. And the first card that I pulled for you is from the Lightworker Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild, and the card is Spiritual Decree. And this card basically says that you've been wondering what will happen next in your life, not realizing how much power you have to decide that for yourself. What do you wish to happen next? Are you willing to use your divine birthrights of free will, voice, and empowerment to set the cosmic wheels in motion? If your answer is yes, then it is time for you to speak your truth to the universe. So this card is all about speaking your truth, setting the intention, telling the universe what it is that you want. And it's saying that you are not responsible for how your manifestation occurs, but you are responsible for the words, beliefs, and intentions that you express that are the seeds of your personal creations, okay? And then the universe will respond to you in its own powerful way, okay? The universe is very intelligent. It's always responding to you based on what you're putting out. And this card comes up when there is something that you need to bring forward, right? You've had these great ideas, like I was saying earlier in the reading, you had these great ideas. Some of you might not be acting upon it or speaking it to the world, like telling the world, channeling it to the world. This card comes up when it's finally time for you to speak it to the world, basically, okay? Now, the other card I pulled for you is from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed, and the card is Community. And so this card signals a new affiliation with a group. And right, so it's all about connection, kind of like similar to what I was saying. Like in the community, everyone has an important function, feel like they matter, and membership in a group provides a sense of belonging or kinship or a purpose, a common purpose that brings everybody together, gives you that sense of fulfillment, okay? So this could be any sort of community, right? This could be an online community as well, with like-minded people from around the world. Doesn't have to be people that live next to you. It's going to be different for everyone. But there could be some things that happen in the world where people kind of need to connect into the community a little bit more. And I do feel like a lot of you will be finding your soul tribes this month, or members of your soul tribe, meeting up with them. And for others of you who have already found your soul tribe, well, you're just going to be connecting in with them even more. And this channel is a community as well. This channel is a family that you are needed as a part of, and you can always come to the people here for help if you ever need that. Okay, now I hope that this message resonated with you, and if it did, let me know in the comments below. Let me know how it resonated with you, what you hope will happen for you in the month of April. Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, hit the like button and share it with other people, because it really helps to get this information out there when you do that. And I do spend a lot of time on these videos, so thank you for all of your support. And I would love to have you subscribe and become part of the family if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. If you want to get a personal reading with me, you can head on over to my website, StarsAlignWithCarmen.com. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Have a great month, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.